Hi, I am Devendra Reddy, founder of E-Ride E-Mobility Company. We are based out of Hyderabad, and we are pleased to share that we are the first company which has backed the first bulk order of Government of Telangana for 200 Vijay E-Cart dairy parlors. Today we are going to discuss about some opportunities in electric vehicles. As you are aware, unfortunately, among the top 20 cities across the globe, 14 cities are from India, which are most polluted. And as a leader, signatory of the Paris Summit Climate Pact, India is bound to adapt electric vehicles. Government of India has signed a pact and has also directed saying that 30% of vehicles on the road by 2030 will be electric vehicles. What does it mean for us? It means a lot of things. First thing, this will help Government of India to reduce 64% of import bills. Second thing, if we achieve this milestone of 30% by 2030, we'll be able to reduce 37% of carbon emission on the roads. This is going to be a big task, and we are already at the stage of witnessing a new revolution in electric vehicles. We are very fortunate enough. This is going to give us big opportunity in terms of scaling up and in terms of becoming second largest electric vehicle manufacturer in the world. Today, if you see, the EV revolution has started from North India with three-wheelers and two-wheelers. And why two and three-wheelers are becoming in the country is that because they do not have the challenge of charging stations. Two-wheelers and three-wheelers can be charged at your homes or your workplace, and it requires about 4 to 6 hours for charging. And these are meant for shorter distances or your last mile deliveries or multiple trips on a vehicle. And across the various states, they also adapted EV policies in line with the central government. They're also giving a lot of incentives or enablers for EV adoptions in different states. And this is going to help the consumers to adapt the electric vehicles. First thing is that by adapting electric vehicles, as a responsible citizen, you are going to combat climate change. Second thing, it also favors TCO, total cost of ownership. The metrics today, because of various factors, are favoring to switch to electric vehicles. Value proposition is more towards two-wheelers and three-wheelers. The reason is that they can be easily charged, and also with the famed discount what is coming on lithium-ion batteries on two-wheelers, today TCO is favoring for the two-wheelers. And also due to pandemic, what we are seeing, we observe that there is increase in personal mobility where people are scared to go with the shared services of either train or bus or autos. So that's the reason we are seeing huge number of two-wheeler unit placements across the country. Coming to three-wheelers, we are seeing the surge in loader vehicles also along with the passenger vehicles. Government of Delhi, for example, has made it mandatory that 30% of fleet should be converted to electric within 2 years. So this will enable the players to come with the loaders which will give very good torque speed and also able to give the volumetric speed which is required by e-commerce companies. And already we are seeing a lot of e-commerce companies are adapting electric three-wheelers for their last mile deliveries. This is viable for them because the range is around 60 to 70 kilometers what they're expecting, and the payload is only for 500 to 600 kgs, which is more of a volumetric space. And with this, we're also able to address that driver come owner kind of stuff in last mile deliveries. So it can be your groceries on wheels, it can be your vegetables on wheels, it can be your milk on wheels. All these kind of concepts are coming, and all the deliveries are happening at the doorsteps of the consumers post the pandemic. And overall, if you look at the industry, even we are seeing adoption of four-wheelers also happening. The reason being is that we are seeing corporates are coming forward for the adoption of four-wheelers for their employee transportation, and also for the CXOs are buying these four-wheelers because this can be charged at home or at their workplace. This is how the transformation is happening even on four-wheelers. Today, Government of India through ESL is planning to have the charging stations for four-wheelers across the country in 699 petrol bunks, and also every state has been allocated a number of charging stations in public area. For every 25 kilometers, you are going to see one charging stations, as well as within city limit, it will be 3x3 kind of a range where we will be going to see charging stations. It is not going to happen overnight, but over a period of time, all these things, and we'll be fortunate enough to see this revolution of electric vehicles and adoption of EVs in India. And the tipping point for two-wheelers is already we are saying 2022, and passenger cars will be 2023 for the tipping point for adoption of these vehicles. Shift to new industry, that is a new EV industry, will not only help Government of India, citizens of India to adopt greener vehicles or greener environment friendly vehicles, and also it will also help enable to add $300 billion business opportunity which is lying, and this will also help people, youngsters who are keen to come join this revolution, be part of it, either in terms of employment or in terms of starting a startup which can address various challenges which has been faced by industry. Like for example, today what we are seeing, we need a lot of R&D and innovation which can enable to sort out the range anxiety issues or some of the challenges which have been faced by the EV industry. And for example, if we are going with the same number of vehicles adoption which is going to happen by 2025, we are expecting it is going to add 1,20,000 jobs in a new industry segment. This is going to be a huge opportunity for youngsters, and also at the same time it will be a big challenge for the academy. They should be able to make their students ready for this new industry. And as a startup from based of Hyderabad, we already have tie-up with various colleges in Hyderabad, and we are taking the students from them. We are doing that internship is being offered to those students, and we are gradually observing those students. Similar fashion across the country, industry and academia need to sit together and think way forward how to make students ready to take these kind of jobs. And also today the need of the hour is to spend similar line of budgets and R&D, not only on vehicles but also on the batteries, on advanced technologies and batteries, on softwares like telematics, your charging infra, the kind of swapping stations, what is the need. These are various parameters which all will make an EV ecosystem. So there is a huge opportunity going to lie in terms of business opportunity, in terms of job opportunity. As a responsible citizen, let us adopt electric vehicles to combat climate change, and let us go green. Wishing you all loads of success. Signing off, Devendra Reddy from eRide.